Tonight,
everybody was running out saying shooter, shooter, shooter.
a DUI call, a carjacking, and a fatal shooting,
My husband said he watched the man take his last breath.
all in rapid succession.
I ran out the door. I ran towards the end of the parking lot.
Now at 11, what we're hearing from the family of a victim
So the shooter came up to my dad's side, the driver's side, shot him twice.
and how people immediately jumped into action with the shooter on the loose. Right now, one victim is in critical condition at Harborview Medical Center, and we know tonight that the suspect was shot dead by an armed citizen outside the Tumwater Walmart. He was killed during an attempted carjacking.
We have been bringing you new details all night, and we have live team coverage. Deborah Horn with stunning eyewitness accounts. But first to Cairo 7's Dee Dee's son. We know the seriously wounded victim was airlifted to the hospital, and now, Dee Dee, you have details from that victim's son.
That victim's son, his dad, was shot twice in this parking lot, once in the neck and once in the shoulder. And I am told that his dad was right in that gray vehicle you see there. You can see this entire area is still roped off with crime scene tape. Investigators are still on scene. His dad was in that gray vehicle when suspects came towards it and tried to hijack it. Shots fired inside and outside this Tumwater Walmart. We caught up with Tyler Feevey outside Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. He says the suspect shot his dad.
So the shooter came up to my dad's side, the driver's side, shot him twice. One in the shoulder, I think one in the neck. When he shot my dad, he looked at my mom and told my mom to get the F out of the car.
Tumwater police say the shooter started inside.
I looked over and saw just hundreds of people running out. It was just a flood of people and everyone was screaming and frantic.
No one was hurt in the Walmart, but witnesses say then the shooter ran outside. And in the parking lot, a Tumwater couple in their late 40s just got here to buy their son a Father's Day gift.
They're about to go inside. Everybody was running out saying shooter, shooter, shooter. So they ran back in their car.
But they were blocked in by the flood of people, and the shooter tried to hijack their car. He says his mom threw off the emergency brake, and his dad, now unconscious, his foot was on the gas.
So the car started spinning in circles, hitting other cars, carts, and stuff.
Meanwhile, Megan Chadwick was among the hundreds of people trying to take cover and protect her 4 kids.
I just thought somebody was going nuts and just cars crashing and gunshots going off and just mayhem, just pure mayhem.
Tumwater police say the shooter moved on to try and carjack another victim in this black car. That's when an armed citizen stopped the suspect, shooting and killing him.
Shot him once and then walked up closer and shot him again.
We are fairly confident that there is just one suspect and that suspect is dead.
Tyler's dad was airlifted to Harborview in critical condition. He tells us they had just reconnected in the last year.
I just got back in my life and now he's, fighting for his life.
Tumwater police tell me they are still piecing the details here of exactly what happened, and I am told they will be working here throughout the night, at least all night. Live in Tumwater, Dee Dee Sutton, Cairo 7 News.
And those details are stunning. Thank you, Dee Dee. Now, team coverage continues with Cairo 7's Deborah Horn. She's live now in Tumwater. And when the shooting happened, Deborah, people working and shopping at the Walmart seemed to know just what to do. They reacted very quickly.
Monique, there was plenty of chaos to be sure, but as you said, when people here realized shots were being fired, they sprang into action.
I heard 2 bangs. It sounded like gunshots to me. I looked down the aisle and I saw a person run, and then I saw another person run, and I was like, oh no, I'm running,
That is when what had been a quiet Father's Day inside this Walmart took a dramatic turn for Robert Berwick and everyone who was nearby.
I just started running as fast as I could for my life.
The way everybody just ran out and it was so frantic.
Megan Chadwick, visiting from Eugene, Oregon, escaped the store with her 3 children.
I just thought somebody was going nuts and just cars crashing and gunshots going off and just mayhem, just pure mayhem.
At that point, Tumwater police tell us they had at least 2 other scenes, including this one at a car dealership minutes away. This is where police believe the suspect carjacked the vehicle that he drove to Walmart. All of it nearly too much for those who witnessed it.
I kept telling them over and over, they're not here for us, they're not here for us. We didn't do anything wrong, that nobody's coming for us. We just got to get as far away as possible, we'll be fine.
But her husband was one of the two civilians who approached this suspect. He is not the person who shot him dead, but we're going to have that part of her story for you tonight at 11:30. For now, reporting live in Tumwater, Deborah Horn, Cairo 7 News.
In Cairo 7
Good evening, I'm Greg Copeland. Authorities are investigating a shooting spree in Tumwater which seriously injured a man and shut down a Walmart today. Police say a bystander shot and killed the suspect. King 5's Michael Crow is live at the Walmart. Michael, scary moments in Tumwater today.
Absolutely, Greg. Right now, we know there are several scenes and a number of cars showing up with bullet holes. Investigators are still at work here behind me, figuring out just what happened, and there is plenty to figure out, including what motivated this shooter. Investigators are facing a string of locations spread across several miles.
We have at least 3 scenes, so it's going to be a while before we have all the facts.
All ending with the Tumwater Walmart. Police say the suspect was killed here by a bystander with a gun.
He didn't hesitate. He did not hesitate to do what he had to do.
Brian Adams says he heard at least 15 shots. Other witnesses say the shooting happened in and outside the store.
Everyone just tried to run out as fast as they could.
It wasn't very long before the police and everybody started responding.
The suspect tried to carjack at least 2 victims. One, a 16-year-old, sustained minor injuries. The other, a man at the Walmart, was shot and seriously hurt. He was flown to Harborview. But Brian is just thinking about that armed man that stepped in.
He is a hero. He is a hero. If this customer hadn't done what he did, I mean, yeah, he's a hero. This guy was just randomly firing, it seemed like, in the parking lot and in the store. You know, so who knows what would have happened if he hadn't taken action.
The good news, police say there are not more victims inside the store. We also know that victim that was taken to Harborview is in critical condition. Police say they hope to have another update in the morning. Greg.
All right, Michael, thank you for the update.
This is Q13 News at 10.
And we begin with breaking news. Police are on the scene in Tumwater in Thurston County after a shooting at a Walmart. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marnie Hughes. This happened around dinner time tonight. Listen to shoppers describe this chaotic scene.
I saw a person run, and then I saw another person run, and I just started running for my life. I knew then that those were shots and that people were being shot.
So right now, police tell us the shooter is dead. One person was airlifted to Harborview with unknown injuries. Police say this all started when they got a call of an erratic driver that was traveling on the wrong side of the road not far from the Walmart. As officers responded to that, they got another call of shots fired at an attempted carjacking at another location off Tyee and Israel Road in Tumwater. Police say a 16-year-old was injured. She is expected to be okay. The suspect then led police on a chase with that stolen vehicle to the Walmart, where he attempted to carjack another vehicle. So lots of things going on here, multiple scenes. Tadovic Kaprikian is outside the Walmart talking to police and witnesses. Tadovic, with so much going on, many more people could have been hurt. What are you hearing out there?
Yeah, they definitely could have, Marnie. You know, police still have this Walmart taped off, and they are investigating scenes both inside the store and out here in this parking lot. Police tell me the shooter actually fired one shot in the store, not at anyone, but actually at an item, and then came out to this parking lot where he shot the driver of the car he attempted to carjack. It's at that moment that a customer shot the shooter dead, and that man is being hailed a hero tonight.
On this Father's Day weekend, Robert Berwick swung by this Walmart around dinner time to pick up some items for a barbecue with his family tonight.
I was going to buy a water filter, and that was towards where the shooting was. But I decided to go for briquettes first. And it's those little decisions in your life that make a difference. You never know which one it's going to be. And it was that decision that made it so that I wasn't going towards the shooting and away from the shooting.
He says once he heard the gunshots, he started running with other customers.
People are grabbing their kids and pushing them in front of them and saying, go, 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 and starting head towards the nearest exit. And you just start running. You do just start running, but you don't know where to run to, really, in all honesty.
Brian Adams says as he ran out to the parking lot, the shooting suspect shot the driver of a car he was trying to carjack not far from where Adams was parked. Police say that's when 2 other customers drew their weapons on the shooter. Adams says it was a father with his family who took out his concealed weapon and shot the shooter dead. That man is being hailed a hero by shoppers today.
He is a hero. He is a hero. I mean, he was carrying a concealed weapon, which was great. I mean, it's totally legal. I mean, that was great. And he took action. And like I said, I really think more people could easily have been shot with what this guy was doing. He was just, there were several shots. I mean, several, inside the store and outside the store. So more people, I mean, come on, this guy, he saved us all probably. I mean, come on, he saved us all.
A lot of grateful customers out here tonight. Again, police will be out here at this Walmart in Tumwater all night investigating the scenes inside the store and outside, as well as the rest of those carjacking sites, to piece together just what happened and what might be the motive that the shooter had. Again, that shooter is dead and there is no danger to the public tonight. We're live tonight in Tumwater. I'm Tadavika Prikyan, Q13 News.
Right, Todd. But we're also keeping a close eye on a wildfire in East Kalama in southwest Washington. This broke out about 5 o'clock tonight. So far, it's burned at least 3 acres, but smoke can be seen for miles. 7 engines